Good day to all of you students of Standard 6. Once again, I want to be with you. Topic is the same which we have taken up for last almost 1 week. The unit Determiners. Children, it's very necessary to go on remembering the things whatever we study formerly. In most cases, the children listen attentively, no doubt, but don't want to store the listened things properly in their mind. And for that reason, they don't get as much benefit as they should. For this reason, even if I have tried my best to recapitulate you the things which you have studied, once again I want to repeat the same. Determiners, you know it, is a term which is used for determining the noun or nouns. Determiner is a fixing word. It specifies something. It determines something. It makes something well clarified. This is what we term as determiner or determiners. The components of determiner also must be quite clear in your mind. Still, I am repeating once again. First of all, articles are determiners. Demonstratives, they come next. Possessives, quantifiers, ordinals, cardinals, these are the words which are well known as determiners. Even relative pronouns which show something. In sentences, those relative pronouns qualify the noun, and for that reason, sometimes that clause seems to be an adjective clause. But we don't have to talk about the adjective clause, rather we have to understand determiners. But it's quite relevant to understand that relative pronouns also are determiners. For this reason, sometimes there is a controversy or some kind of confusion whether the relative pronouns are adjectives or at least determiners. Those pronouns, if they used in sentence, they qualify any noun, and then whether it becomes an adjective or something different. But we don't have to entertain that type of controversy here. We have to go ahead in terms of determiners. Children, we have already practiced many of the worksheets on articles, possessives, demonstratives, quantifiers, and now we are coming to ordinals and cardinals. These two words are well known to all of you because you all are students of maths. You take too much delight in solving mathematical questions, sums, and so it is my expectation that these two words must be well acquainted to all of you. Still, I have to speak something I have to write something about these ordinals and cardinals, which are numbers, because it's very necessary to remind you what are they in terms of determiners. These numbers are not only in maths, they are here in literature as well. That's why it's very necessary for me to tell you something about these numbers. So now see here, some definition sort of thing has already been tried to put up in your one slide, or I should say one of the slides, and afterwards we have to again practice through worksheets. Now look at ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers are those numbers which relate to the order of something in a series. Example, first, second, third, etc. Cardinal numbers. These numbers are those numbers which denote quantity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all even to the infinity you can go on, and all of these are categorized under the term cardinal. I expect that it must have been quite clear to you. Now let us come to worksheet 1. Now look at question number 1. I have breakfast at a clock. Now you have to distinguish, or you have to use either the cardinal or the ordinal. I have breakfast at 6 o'clock. Here the first blank has to be filled with 6, S-I-X. Now next, my brother is in the class. You have to fill up the blank. Here you know it very well. My brother is in the 6th class. Here it will be ordinal. My brother is in the 6th class. 6th. Now let us move to another question. Third, Jamie is 10 years old. Next, fourth number. Today is the 10th of April. Today is the 10th of April. Fifth number, it costs only how many pounds? 1 pound. It costs only 1 pound. I am so happy. I am so happy that he won the prize. Which prize? First prize. I am so happy that he won the first prize. You are looking at how ordinal and cardinal numbers are being used. Now look at question number 7. It takes 5 hours to get from London to Cairo by air. It takes 5 hours to get from London to Cairo by air. 8th number. It's the 5th day of our holiday in Florida. It's the 5th day of our holiday in Florida. Now look at next one. He scored 3 goals in 2 games. 3 goals in 2 games. Now look at 10 number. It was his. Earlier also question was almost the same. But in 9 number you had to use only the required numbers. There you didn't have to use either first, second, something like. But here it was his third goal in the last 2 games. Here you find that both ordinal and cardinal numbers have been well used. Ordinal means that serial number first, second, third, fourth in this manner, and 1, 2, 3 is cardinal number. In this 10th number question, you have to use both ordinal and cardinal. Ordinal means first, second, third, fourth, and cardinal means 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was his third goal in the last 2 games. This is how you have to do it. Now come to worksheet number 2. While a cardinal determiner specifies a quantity to the noun, it's followed by an ordinal determiner helps identify the order or position of the noun. Example of cardinal determiners are 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And examples of ordinal determiners are first, second, third, fourth, etc. So here it has been clarified. Example of cardinal determiners are 1, 2, 3, 4, and examples of ordinal determiners are first, second, third, fourth, etc. Now look at Drake bought 5 apples. This is my 5th poem in this series. Now accordingly you have to do here. Complete each sentence choosing the correct determiner. Number 1. Little Arnold is celebrating his birthday. Now which birthday you have to look at here. Little Arnold is celebrating his 3rd birthday this week. Now second, this is Anaj space mission. Here again, second space mission. Here you can't use another option. This is Anaj 2 space mission. You can't write. You have to write this is Anaj 2nd space mission. Now third one, Hannah gave me $50. 50th is not possible here. 50th means only $1 which comes in the 50th number while you count from 1 to 100. And Hannah gave me $50 means you got from 1 to 50 the whole amount. That's why there is a lot of difference between 50th and 50. Must be very careful in use of these terms. Now look at another one. The bus will reach Florida in 3 hours. 3 will be correct here. The bus will reach Florida in 3 hours. Now fifth, it's Dorothy's first day at school. It's Dorothy's first day at school. Now next, Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun. Five planet can never be used here. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun. Now next one, Donald Trump is the 45th. Donald Trump is the 45th president of the United States. 45 can never be used here. Donald Trump is the 45th president of the United States. Now next 8th number. There are 8 cars in the parking lot. There are 8 cars in the parking lot. This is how you have to do your worksheets, and you have to understand how the ordinals and cardinals are used in one's practical life, or when one has to speak something or to write something. You can't use 40 for 40th and 40th for 40. The meaning will be entirely different. I told you very clearly that if anyone says someone was given the 50th dollar, it means while counting from 1 to 100, what came $1 that was given to someone. While you say that someone was given $50, it means from 1 to 50 all was given to that person. So there is a world's difference, a lot of difference between the ordinal and the cardinal numbers. So be careful while using these two terms. It's alright, students. We have tried to learn something through distance education, through online education. We should be thankful very, very much to the scientists, to the internet persons who have made it quite possible for us to be very intimate, to be very close to everyone, even if we are staying at distant places from our kith and kin, especially the teachers while they are staying away from the students. So children, I expect that you must be remembering all the things being given to here, either through part of text or through some kind of sound, some oral expression, or even through your practice worksheets. But remember one thing, that without paying attention and without trying to recapitulate everything, you won't be well benefited. That's why concentrate your mind to study. Whatever is taught to you and whatever you study, must try to meditate over them when you find any leisure, or even if you don't have any leisure, you must spare some time for recapitulation, for reminding what you have done. Try to introspect yourself. What did you do in any particular class or in any particular subject? And if you try to do it, you will definitely be very much benefited. You know it, knowledge is the best friend. It will help you at any place. It can be a pathfinder it can be a giver, it can be a blessing to you. In all respects, knowledge helps you all, and so we must be grateful to the learning, whatever sources we get it from. It's all right. Let us wait for our other class. It's not certain whether we will get again this online class or we would be face to face in our classroom itself by now. But whatever may be the mood, we are learning something, and so we should be thankful to the science, to online system, to God, to everyone. Thank you very much.